This morning marks a new milestone for legal marijuana. Massachusetts is now the first state on the East Coast to allow recreational marijuana sales. Starting today, tens of millions of adult consumers, including those in New York City, are within a 3-hour drive to a pot shop. Tony Dokoupil is in Northampton, Massachusetts, outside one of the 2 stores opening in the state today. Tony, good morning.
Good morning. Well, it is cold, it is wet, it is rainy, and marijuana is still very much illegal at a federal level. But take a look at that. Those people have been building in that line since around midnight. They're hoping to make some of the first purchases in this state since 100 years ago when marijuana was prohibited. And you will never guess who the very first person is in line. It's another morning of long lines.
I wanted to be the first person to buy weed east of the Mississippi.
For a drug that's come a long way.
I've been waiting 38 years for this.
And first in line, David Norquist, the mayor of Northampton.
Is it only a symbolic purchase, or will it be consumed as well?
Actually, people have asked me about that, and I am actually going to probably preserve it and display it because it is historically significant.
Massachusetts is the 7th state to open retail marijuana shops, but the first to open them east of the Mississippi. And it comes as the cannabis industry celebrates a series of new highs. Earlier this month, Michigan became the first Midwestern state to approve recreational cannabis, joining 10 other states and Washington, D.C. And in October, our neighbors to the north, Canada, became the first major world economy to legalize recreational marijuana. But the steady march of marijuana legalization has Dr. Sharon Levy concerned. She runs the Adolescent Substance Use and Addiction Program at Boston Children's Hospital.
Instead of saying, well, we'll assume these things are safe until they're proven harmful, maybe we should be saying these things might be harmful until they're proven safe. I don't think that that's something we've done a very good job with.
We've been preparing for adult use sales for many, many months now.
Amanda Rosatano is the Director of Operational Compliance for New England Treatment Access, or NETA, which as of today sells a range of cannabis products, including pre-rolled joints, loose buds, oils, and edibles, to anyone over the age of 21.
Do you think dependence could be an issue for anybody?
So, I think dependence could be an issue, just like dependence could be an issue when it comes to ice cream. We will advocate using moderation, educate people about cannabis.
Under Massachusetts law, retail shops can sell each customer no more than an ounce of flour or 20 servings of edibles, both in child-resistant packaging. For now, those restrictions and others are good enough for Mayor Norquist.
There has been marijuana use going on in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts for a long, long time. What's changing is it's now being regulated, it's now being tested, it's now being strictly monitored. That's really the major change that's happening.
And speaking of change, voters here in Massachusetts actually legalized marijuana more than 2 years ago, but it took that long for regulations to be put in place and for shops like this to meet those regulations. Still, the pace of change can be surprising to some people. My own father, believe it or not, stood federal trial for marijuana smuggling in this very state. Today, he feels vindicated, but he can't really handle this new stuff, Gayle. He says it's too strong.
All right, Mr. Dokoupil, ahead of his time. Hey, Tony, I love the question to Mayor Norquist, great name, by the way, for the mayor. When you said, do you plan to use it or is just for saving? He seemed to go humana, 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 and then say, oh, yeah, I'm going to save it.
Very clever way to duck a key question.
I thought so, too. Thank you, Tony Dokoupil. Always good to see you.
Vindication for your dad. Say hi from us.
Anybody heading to Massachusetts today? Something for the holidays?
No, my family from Massachusetts is coming down.
Well,
maybe they'll bring you something for dinner.
Yeah,
I had
it's
a
a
look
housewarming
at
gift.
Oh, yeah, that's right.